Runners preparing to hit the hills of Syracuse for the annual Mountain Goat Race, but that means some roads in the city will be closed. And we're tracking a health alert surrounding cases of Mpox, what the health department says it is noticing this morning.
And it is a soggy start to this Sunday all across central New York. We'll see when things dry out again coming up as the morning news starts right now.
From WSYR TV Syracuse, the local station, you're watching the morning news.
Good morning, I'm Kendra Broadus. It's 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. We begin with your forecast first. Here's Storm Team meteorologist Carson Metcalf.
Kendra, good morning and good Sunday morning to everyone tuned in. Live look outside using our tower cam is a rather gray and gloomy one. Take a look. We've got the raindrops on the camera lens, socked into the clouds here, looking live over downtown Syracuse early this Sunday morning as well. I do think we will find those mostly cloudy skies prevail through most of the day. Rain chances staying elevated for most of the day as well. You see that rain fairly widespread, but also fairly light here in terms of intensity. A little bit of occasional yellow showing up, indicating a moderate downpour or two, but overall, light rain expected to continue for a good portion of today. Temperature-wise right now, 40s and 50s across central New York. It's 46. Good morning to you in Cortland, 48 in Ithaca, 52 here at the airport in Syracuse, and 51 degrees right now in Fulton. Again, showers, pockets of steadier rain getting set to continue for most of the day, drying out later this afternoon into this evening. I do think there are some drier days ahead early this week. We'll go into more detail on that with the full Storm Team forecast in just a bit. Kendra?
Carson, thank you. We're hoping to learn more today about a shooting that left a Syracuse woman dead. Police are now investigating after she was dropped off at the hospital emergency room. The Syracuse Police Department says that Friday evening around 6:30, 27-year-old Kimberlyn Gatewood was dropped off at University Hospital. Despite life-saving measures, Gatewood died a short time later. The SPD is investigating the incident. They are still trying to figure out where the shooting happened. Right now, there is no word on suspects. Anyone with information is asked to call them at 315-442-5222. A 28-year-old is facing charges after being accused of leading Norwich police officers on a 30-mile chase in a stolen vehicle on Saturday. Police say Matthew Miracle stole the vehicle from an 81-year-old man. This comes after being released from jail a few days ago. Miracle has been charged with reckless endangerment along with 3 misdemeanors. The chase came to a halt when he crashed the car in a ditch in Mount Upton. No one was hurt. Miracle will be held pending arraignment at Norwich City Court. Nearly 200 people so far have had to be rescued after flooding in Texas. A flood watch was put in place for around 11 million people in Texas and Oklahoma on Saturday, with people being told not to try and drive on flooded roads. Multiple rivers in the Houston area are at a flood stage, and the rain isn't done yet. The area is expecting 1 to 3 inches of rain today. We're tracking a health alert this morning surrounding cases of Mpox, formerly known as monkeypox. It's a disease caused by infection with a virus. Now, the New York City Health Department says there has been a substantial increase in the number of cases. The department is also warning about a more severe strain of the virus that has been reported. And it isn't just in New York City. An increase in cases around the world have been reported in recent months. A September retrial date is likely in the Harvey Weinstein case. He had been in prison at the Mohawk Correctional Facility in Rome before recently being moved to New York City. An appeals court overturned his 2020 rape conviction in the Empire State. After concluding, the trial judge allowed the jury to see and hear too much evidence not directly related to the New York charges. Prosecutors suggested locking in a date after Labor Day for the New York retrial. The 72-year-old disgraced movie mogul remains behind bars because of a 2022 rape conviction in Los Angeles. Weinstein maintains his innocence. A couple of traffic alerts to pass along to you this morning if you're headed out into Syracuse. Some roads are already closed downtown. For example, streets around Clinton Square are still closed until the end of the weekend, and starting this morning, multiple streets throughout the city will shut down for the Mountain Goat Run, so runners can safely take on the Syracuse Hills. If you're looking to root on runners, the Mountain Goat steps off at 9:15 this morning. And the Syracuse Fairgrounds were the place to be Saturday if you're somebody that loves to build and create things or make things. It was the 3rd annual Maker Faire. Over 2,500 people came out to show off their creations. When it comes to what you might see, anything goes.
Imagine carnival meets science fair meets, hey, get out of your basement, show us what your hobby is. And one of my favorite things is when people leave here and they say, I had no idea. I had no idea there were all these woodworkers. I had no idea there was rockets. I had no idea there were people wearing Star Wars costumes.
Other vendors included rubber stamping and card making, 3D glass art painting, and a booth with yarn creations. The Worldwide Droid Builders Club brought some friends from Star Wars to celebrate May 4th, aka National Star Wars Day. The second annual Walleye Fest Derby taking place this weekend on Oneida Lake. 800 people competing to catch the biggest fish. I had the chance to head out to the lake Saturday to talk to the people trying to reel in the top prize. Even the rough conditions couldn't keep these fishers off the water.
We all get a chance to come out and go fishing. Unfortunately today, Oneida Lake, affectionately known as Blow-Nida, because the wind blows all the time. So it couldn't be any more on cue.
Wind, waves, and all, the competition is on.
We're in a 2-day walleye derby, and it's big fish. It's one big fish that everybody's looking to win it.
It's a walleye, and we got lucky today. It's not the nicest weather, but we got a fish, so we're happy about. We're in a place.
We've got a nice walleye. He measured out at 18 1/4 inches. Not super big. I know a couple of guys have got some 20s and 21s. So, but they have to be alive to get them in. And I'm hoping I at least place with 18 1/4.
In addition to the main leaderboard, this year there are 12 optional leaderboards, including a women's leaderboard, a youth leaderboard, and a shore leaderboard. So those who don't have boats can still get in on the action.
I want something that is more inclusive to bring people into the sport that we love.
Whether it be for the thrill.
Feels awesome, like some adrenaline. Like, you don't know if it's big or small, but as long as you catch a fish.
Or something else.
Everybody wants the bragging rights. Absolutely.
It's all done with passion. And the Derby continues today until noon when the winner will be announced. And Carson, yesterday at Oneida Lake, it's very windy. What can the fishers expect today?
Well, still a little blustery today. We're socked in with the clouds as well. We've got some rain to contend with too, but eventually we'll dry things out. Not until later this afternoon though. But there is some more dry weather and sunshine in store finally over the next couple of days. We'll talk more about it next.
Great, Carson, thank you. Coming up in sports, could Syracuse close out Rochester? A look at the overtime thriller between the Crunch and the Amherst. Looking to book? Helping with a housing crisis may be hurting the hotel business in the area. More on what this means for travelers in town.
You're watching The Morning